That's a great question, Max. Let's go ahead and consult our
Player's Guide.
The Player's Guide is this little booklet that comes included in the Elite Trainer box, or ETB for short. It's pretty much an introduction to the set, to the cards, and it has a great use as a checklist to see what cards you need, what cards you're missing, and all the cards that come in the set. In the first page of the card list, you're going to see these little labels up top. For example, in this Bulbasaur, you'll see a purple square and a blue square, meaning that card has a regular and a reversed holo as well. Aside from the little squares, you're also going to notice the symbols that the card have on the opposite corner. Those are used to determine the rarity of the card. For example, you have common, uncommon, rare, double rare, ultra rare, illustration rare, special illustration rare, and hyper rare. We're going to look at each one of these cards and see exactly where you can find sets and also the difference in looks and aesthetics of each card. On the actual card, you'll be able to find the rarity symbol at the bottom left corner. And obviously, the rarer the card is, the harder it is to pull from the pack. Now we're going to see the Ivysaur, which is the evolution of Bulbasaur. This one would be an uncommon, and you will see the symbol again in the bottom left corner. You'll be able to see bigger differences once you start going into rare and so on. Let's take this Beedrill as an example. You will be able to see that it has kind of like a holographic layer on it, which is an indicator that it is a rare. Here's a quick side-by-side of a rare and an uncommon card so you guys can spot the differences in the holographics on one and not the other. Now the next one is a little bit controversial only because some people do consider them hits and other people do not, and that is the double rare. And whether you consider it a hit or not, that is completely up to you. That's not going to take away from the fact that it is still harder card to pull, just as it's also not going to take away the fact that these cards just keep looking better and better as the rarity progresses. Now the next one, in my opinion, are one of the more aesthetically pleasing cards to look at, especially if it's a Pokemon that you're really big fan of. And that is the ultra rares, or full arts for short. In these, you will start seeing that the actual Pokemon itself starts taking over the complete card, and there's no little square separating the art from the text. Similar to the full arts, we got the illustration rares. But instead of the Pokemon taking over the whole card, you will see kind of like a scenery kind of vibe to it. And actually, in some cases, illustration rares are loved more by people rather than the secret illustration rares that we're about to see. Now, for the most part, the Pokemon that do get a secret illustration rare, or an SIR for short, are the Pokemon that the set is about. For example, for this set, being 151, taking place in the Kanto region, the three main SIRs are Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard. Now next, the hyper rares do not get nearly as much love as the illustration rares and the secret illustration rares. These gold cards are super hard to pull, but sometimes they feel like they were given to the wrong Pokemon. Obviously not in this case. In this case, it was given to Mew, and Mew obviously encompasses 151. But yeah, guys, we just did a speed run on what the player's guide has, the rarities of each card, kind of the different arts, so what you will see in each one of these cards, the different textures and stuff like that. I really hope this was a quick, easy to understand breakdown of everything that there is. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.